Rig Veda, the First Book, Hymn 1. Agni. Explanation of Rig Veda 1.1, Hymn to Agni. The first hymn of the Rig Veda is dedicated to Agni, the fire god, who plays a central role in Vedic rituals. This hymn praises Agni as a priest, divine messenger, and giver of wealth and blessings. I laud Agni, the chosen priest, god, minister of sacrifice, the Hotar, lavishest of wealth. Worthy is Agni to be praised by living, as by ancient seers, he shall bring hitherward the gods. Through Agni man obtaineth wealth, yea, plenty waxing day by day, most rich in heroes glorious. Agni, the perfect sacrifice which thou encompassest about, verily goeth to the gods. May Agni, sapient-minded priest, truthful, most gloriously great, the god, come hither with the gods. Whatever blessing, Agni, thou wilt grant unto thy worshipper, that, Angiras, is indeed thy truth. To thee, dispeller of the night, O Agni, day by day with prayer, bringing thee reverence we come. Ruler of sacrifices, guard of law eternal, radiant one, increasing in thine own abode, be to us easy of approach, even as a father to his son. Agni, be with us for our weal. Summary: fire is both powerful and comforting, much like a father's protection. Overall significance of the hymn: Agni as a divine priest and messenger. He conducts sacrifices, ensuring that offerings reach the gods. He acts as a bridge between humans and deities. Agni as the giver of wealth and prosperity. He bestows material abundance, strength, and victory. His blessings increase day by day through consistent worship. Agni as a symbol of light and knowledge. He dispels darkness, both literal and metaphorical. Fire represents truth, order, and enlightenment. Agni as a protector and guide. He is compared to a father, showing his nurturing aspect. He ensures the path of righteousness, RTA, is followed. This hymn establishes Agni as the first and foremost deity in Vedic rituals, symbolizing light, purity, transformation, and divine connection. By invoking Agni, one ensures that sacrifices are successful, prayers are heard, and blessings are received. Hymn 2, Vayu. Beautiful Vayu, come, for thee these soma drops have been prepared. Drink of them, hearken to our call. Knowing the days, with soma juice poured forth, the singers glorify thee, Vayu, with their hymns of praise. Vayu, thy penetrating stream goes forth unto the worshipper, far spreading for the soma draught. These, Indra Vayu, have been shed. Come for our offered dainties' sake. The drops are yearning for you both. Well do ye mark libations, ye Vayu and Indra, rich in spoil. So come ye swiftly hitherward. Vayu and Indra, come to what the soma presser hath prepared. Soon, heroes, thus I make my prayer. Mitra of holy strength I call, and foe-destroying Varuna, who make the oil-fed rite complete. Mitra and Varuna, through law, lovers and cherishers of law. Have ye obtained your might power, our sages, Mitra Varuna, wide dominion, strong by birth, vouchsafe us strength that worketh well. This hymn is dedicated to Vayu, the Vedic god of wind and the cosmic life force. The verses invoke Vayu to partake in the soma ritual, a sacred offering in Vedic ceremonies. The poet describes how the priests prepare soma and call upon Vayu, praising his power and swiftness. There's also a joint invocation of Indra and Vayu, highlighting their shared role in consuming soma and granting strength to worshippers. Later, the hymn calls upon Mitra and Varuna, gods associated with cosmic order, RTA, and justice, acknowledging their might and requesting their blessings for power and protection. Hymn 3, Asvins. Ye Asvans, rich in treasure, lords of splendor, having nimble hands. Accept the sacrificial food, ye Asvans, rich in wondrous deeds, ye heroes worthy of our praise. Accept our songs with mighty thought. Nisetyas, wonder workers, yours arc these libations with clipped grass. Come ye, whose paths are red with flame, O Indra, marvelously bright, come. These libations long for thee, thus by fine fingers purified, urged by the holy singer, sped by song. Come, Indra, to the prayers of the libation-pouring priest. Approach, O Indra, hasting thee, lord of bay horses, to the prayers. In our libation take delight, Ye Visvadevas who protect, reward, and cherish men, approach. Your worshippers, drink offering. Ye Visvadevas, swift at work, come hither quickly to the draught. As milch-keen hasten to their stalls, the Visvadevas, changing shape like serpents, fearless, void of guile. Bearers accept the sacred draught. Wealthy in spoil, enriched with hymns, may bright Sarsavat desire, with eager love our sacrifice. Inciter of all pleasant songs, inspirer, O all gracious thought. Sarasvati, accept our right. Sarasvati, the mighty flood. She with bee-light illuminates, she brightens every pious thought. This hymn is dedicated to multiple deities, beginning with the Asvins, the twin gods of health, healing, and swift movement. The poet calls upon them to accept the sacrificial food and songs of praise, highlighting their miraculous deeds and swift intervention in times of need. The hymn then turns to Indra, the mighty god of thunder and rain, inviting him to partake in the Soma ritual and bless the worshippers. He is described as strong, swift, and eager for battle, reinforcing his role as a warrior deity and protector. The Visvadevas, a collective group of all the gods, are also invoked. They are portrayed as divine protectors who nourish and reward the faithful. They are invited to hasten like cows returning to their stalls, symbolizing their eagerness to accept the offerings. The hymn concludes with Sarasvati, the goddess of wisdom, speech, and the sacred river. She is described as illuminating the mind, inspiring hymns, and purifying thoughts, emphasizing her role in knowledge, creativity, and spiritual clarity. Hymen 4.indiri. As a good cow to him who milks, we call the doer of fair deeds to our assistance day by day. Come thou to our libations, drink of Soma. Soma, drinker thou, the rich one's rapture giveth kine. So may we be acquainted with thine innermost benevolence. Neglect us not, come hitherward. Go to the wise unconquered one, ask thou of Indra, skilled in song, him who is better than thy friends. Whether the men who mock us say, depart unto another place, yea, who serve Indra, none else. Or whether, God of wondrous deeds, all our true people call us blessed, still may we dwell in Indra's care. Unto the swift one bring the swift man-cheering grace of sacrifice, that to the friend gives wings and joy. Thou, Satakratu, drankest this, and waste the Vrutra's slayer. Thou, helpest the warrior in the fray, we strengthen, Satakratu, thee, yea, thee the powerful in fight, that Indra we may win us wealth. To him the mighty stream of wealth, prompt friend, O him who pours thee juice, yea, to this Indra sing your song. This hymn is dedicated to Indra, the powerful warrior god and slayer of the dragon Vritra. The poet praises Indra as a benevolent and unconquered deity, calling him to partake in the Soma ritual. Indra is described as a bringer of prosperity, giver of cattle, and protector of his devotees. The hymn expresses devotion and loyalty to Indra, rejecting those who mock or doubt his power. The poet reassures that true worshippers of Indra are always blessed and under his care. He is invoked as the mighty champion of battles who aids warriors and grants victory. The Soma offering is said to empower him, making him strong enough to defeat cosmic enemies like Vritra, ensuring the release of waters and prosperity for all. Hymn 5, Indra. O come ye hither, sit ye down, to Indra sing ye forth your song, companions, bringing hymns of praise. To him the richest of the rich, the lord of treasures excellent, Indra we Thoma juice outpoured. May he stand by us in our need, and in abundance for our wealth, may he come nigh us with his strength. Whose pair of tawny horses, yoked in battles, foemen challenge not. To him, to Indra sing your song. Nigh to the Soma drinker come for his enjoyment, these pure drops, the Somas mingled with the curd. Thou, grown at once to perfect strength, wast born to drink the Soma juice, strong Indra for preeminence. O Indra, lover of the song, may these quick Somas enter thee, may they bring bliss to thee the sage. Our chants of praise have strengthened thee, O Satakratu, and our lauds so strengthen thee the songs we sing. Indra, whose succor never fails, accept these viands thousandfold, wherein all manly powers abide. O Indra, thou who lovest song, let no man hurt our bodies, keep slaughter far from us, for thou canst. This hymn is a joyous invocation of Indra, the supreme warrior god and drinker of Soma, calling upon him to accept the offerings and grant his protection. The poet and his companions sing praises, recognizing Indra as the richest of the rich, the lord of treasures, and a mighty protector who aids in both prosperity and battle. The hymn highlights Indra's unmatched power, mentioning his tawny horses that pull his chariot into battle, undefeated by enemies. The Soma offering is emphasized as the divine elixir that fuels Indra's strength, reinforcing his role as a god of victory and abundance. The singers request his continuous protection, strength, and blessings, ensuring that no harm befalls them. Hymn 6. Indra. They who stand round him as he moves harness the bright, the ruddy steed. The lights are shining in the sky. On both sides to the car they yoke the two bay coursers dear to him, bold, tawny, bearers of the chief. Thou, making light where no light was, and form, O men, where form was not, waste born together with the dawns. Thereafter they, as is their wont, threw off the state of babes unborn, assuming sacrificial names. Thou, Indra, with the tempest gods, the breakers down of what is firm, foundest the kine even in the cave. Worshipping even as they list, singers laud him who findeth wealth, the far-renowned, the mighty one. Mayest thou verily be seen, coming by fearless Indra's side, both joyous, equal in your sheen. With Indra's well-beloved hosts, the blameless hastening to heaven, the sacrificer cries aloud, come from this place, O wanderer, downward from the light of heaven. Our songs of praise all yearn for this. Indra, we seek to give us help from here, from heaven above the earth, or from the spacious firmament. This hymn praises Indra's divine power, his celestial chariot, and his role in shaping the world. The imagery of light and creation is prominent, describing how Indra brought light to darkness and form to the formless, symbolizing his role in cosmic order and renewal. His bay horses, often mentioned in connection with his chariot, signify his speed and dominance in battle. The hymn also recalls Indra's victory over obstacles, including his legendary act of freeing the cows from the cave, a reference to his battle against the forces of darkness, Panis, or Vritra, the storm gods. Often his allies are also invoked, emphasizing his strength in breaking barriers. Worshippers yearn for his presence, calling upon him to descend from heaven or the vast cosmic space and grant them help, wealth, and protection. Hymn 7. Indra. Indra the singers with high praise, Indra reciters with their lauds, Indra the choirs have glorified. Indra hath ever close to him his two bay steeds and word-yoked car, Indra the golden, thunder-armed. Indra hath raised the sun on high in heaven, that he may see afar. He burst the mound for the kine. Help us, O Indra, in the phrase, yea, phrase, where thousand spoils are gained. With awful aids, O awful one. In mighty battle we invoke Indra, Indra in lesser fight, the friend who bends his bolt at fiends. Unclose, our manly hero, thou forever bounteous. Yonder cloud, for us, thou irresistible. Still higher, at each strain of mine, thunder-armed Indra's praises rise. I find no laud worthy of him. Even as the bull drives on the herds, he drives the people with his might, the ruler irresistible. Indra, who rules with single sway men, riches, and the fivefold race of those who dwell upon the earth. For your sake from each side we call Indra away from other men. Ours and none others may he be. This hymn is another powerful invocation of Indra, praising his might, generosity, and role as the supreme protector and warrior. The singers, reciters, and choirs all glorify him, reinforcing his importance in Vedic rituals. His bay horses and chariot symbolize his readiness for battle, and he is described as thunder-armed and golden, highlighting his divine energy. Indra's cosmic role is again emphasized. He raised the sun in the sky so that it may shine upon the world, and broke the mountain to free the cows, a symbol of his victory over darkness and obstacles. Worshippers seek his help in battles, both great and small, acknowledging him as the irresistible force against enemies. The hymn also presents Indra as the supreme ruler, governing men, wealth, and all 5 races of humanity. His power is so great that his praises never seem sufficient. The final verses express an exclusive devotion, asking Indra to favor their tribe alone and not their rivals. Hymn 8. Indra. Indra, bring wealth that gives delight, the victor's ever-conquering wealth, most excellent, to be our aid, by means of which we may repel our foes in battle hand to hand, by thee assisted with the car. Aided by thee, the thunder-armed, Indra, may we lift up the bolt and conquer all our foes in fight. With thee, O India, for ally with missile-darting heroes, may we conquer our embattled foes. Mighty is Indra, yea, supreme, greatness be his, the thundered, wide as the heaven extends his power, which aideth those to win them sons who come as heroes to the fight, or singers loving holy thoughts. His belly, drinking deepest draughts of soma, like an ocean swells, like wide streams from the cope of heaven. So also is his excellence, great, vigorous, rich in cattle, like a ripe branch to the worshipper. For verily thy mighty powers, Indra, are saving helps at once unto a worshipper like me. So are his lovely gifts. Let lauds and praises be to Indra sung, that he may drink the soma juice. This hymn is a prayer for victory, wealth, and divine assistance in battle, directed toward Indra, the mighty warrior god. The poet calls upon Indra to bestow wealth that brings joy, particularly the kind that ensures success in war. Indra is depicted as a powerful ally in combat, guiding warriors to repel enemies, wield weapons, and triumph in battle. Indra's immense strength and supremacy are praised, emphasizing that his power extends as wide as the heavens. His association with soma is also highlighted. Drinking large quantities of this sacred drink makes his belly swell like the ocean, symbolizing his unmatched vigor and ability to grant blessings. The poet reassures. The hymn ends with praises and offerings of soma, reinforcing the idea that devotion and sacrifice bring Indra's favor. His gifts are abundant and life-giving, like a ripe branch full of fruit, ready to be shared with his devotees. Hymn 9. Indra. Comb, Indra, and delight thee with the juice at all the soma feasts, protector, mighty in thy strength. To Indra pour ye forth the juice, the active, gladdening juice to him, ill-gladdening, oinafe God. O Lord of all men, fair of cheek, rejoice thee in the gladdening lauds. Present at these drink offerings. Songs have outpoured themselves to thee, Indra, the strong, the guardian Lord, and raised themselves unsatisfied. Send to us bounty manifold, O Indra, worthy of our wish, for power supreme is only thine. O Indra, stimulate thereto us emulously fain for wealth, and glorious, O most splendid one. Give, Indra, wide and lofty fame, wealthy in cattle and in strength, lasting our lifetime, failing not. Grant us high fame, O Indra, grant riches bestowing thousands, those fair fruits of earth-born home and wains. Praising with songs the praise we thee, who cometh to our aid, we call Indra, the treasure lord of wealth. To lofty Indra, dweller by each libation, the pious man sings forth aloud a strengthening hymn. This hymn is a joyful invitation to Indra, calling him to partake in the soma offerings and be pleased by the songs of his devotees. Indra is described as mighty, all-powerful, and the protector of his people, and the singers continuously pour out praises and offerings in hopes of receiving his divine blessings. The hymn emphasizes Indra's ability to grant wealth, strength, and everlasting fame. The worshippers ask for abundant gifts such as cattle, riches, and success in life, recognizing that only Indra holds supreme power to bestow such blessings. There is also a deep desire for glory that lasts a lifetime, reinforcing the idea that Indra's favor ensures prosperity and victory. The final verses refer to Indra as the treasure lord of wealth, emphasizing his role as the bestower of material and spiritual riches. The hymn ends with a strong declaration of devotion as the singer loudly calls upon Indra with a strengthening hymn, ensuring that the god hears their prayers. Hymn 10. Indra, the chanters hymn thee, they who say the word of praise magnify thee. The priests have raised thee up on high, O Satakratu, like a pole. As up he clomb from ridge to ridge and looked upon the toilsome task, Indra observes this wish of his, and the rain hastens with his troop. Harness thy pair of strong bay steeds, long-manned, whose bodies fill the girths. And Indra, Soma drinker, come to listen to our songs of praise. Come hither, answer thou the song, sing in approval, cry aloud. Good Indra, make our prayer succeed, and prosper this our sacrifice. To Indra must a laud be said, to strengthen him who freely gives, that Sakra may take pleasure in our friendship and drink offerings. Him we seek for friendship, him for riches and heroic might. For Indra he is Sakra, he shall aid us while he gives us wealth. Easy to turn and drive away, Indra is spoiled, bestowed by thee. Unclose the stable of the kine, and give us wealth, O thunder-armed. The heaven and earth contain thee not together in thy wrathful mood. Win us the waters of the sky, and send us kine abundantly. Hear, thou whose ear is quick, my call. Take to thee readily my songs, O Indra. Let this laud of mine come nearer even than thy friend. We know thee mightiest of all, in battle's hearer of our cry. Of thee most mighty, we invoke the aid that giveth thousandfold. O Indra, son of Kusaka, drink our libation with delight. Prolong our life anew, and cause the seer to win 1,000 gifts. Lover of song, may these our songs on every side encompass thee, strengthening thee of lengthened life. May they be dear delights to thee. This hymn is a powerful invocation to Indra, praising his strength, generosity, and ability to bring prosperity. The singers and priests glorify him through hymns and rituals, comparing his greatness to a tall, rising pole that stands above all. Indra is depicted as a mighty warrior riding his strong bay steeds, ever ready to bless his devotees with wealth and success. The hymn urges Indra to listen to their praises, accept their offerings of Soma, and ensure the success of their sacrifices. The singers emphasize that Indra is the source of heroic strength and abundance, calling on him to open the stable of cattle and send wealth their way. The hymn also highlights Indra's cosmic power, stating that even heaven and earth together cannot contain him when he is in his wrathful mood. His ability to control the rains is invoked, with a request to bring down the waters of the sky and provide abundant cattle. The final verses reaffirm Indra's supreme might, calling him the most powerful deity in battle and the bestower of 1,000-fold gifts. The hymn ends with a plea for a long and prosperous life, with prayers that Indra enjoy their songs and extend his favor upon them. Hymn 11. Indra. All sacred songs have magnified Indra, expansive as the sea, the best of warriors born on cars, the Lord, the very Lord of strength. Strong in thy friendship, Indra, Lord of power and might, we have no fear. We glorify with praises thee, the never-conquered conqueror. The gifts of Indra from of old, his saving succors never fail, when to the praise singers he gives the boon of substance rich in kind. Crusher of forts, the young, the wise, of strength unmeasured was he born, sustainer of each sacred rite, Indra, the thunderer, much extolled. Lord of the thunder, thou didst burst the cave of Vala rich in cows. The gods came pressing to thy side and, free from terror, aided thee. I, hero, through thy bounties am come to the flood addressing thee. Song lover, hear the singers stand and testify to thee thereof. The wily Susna Indra, thou o'erthrewest with thy wondrous powers. The wise beheld this deed of thine, now go beyond their eulogies. Our songs of praise have glorified Indra, who ruleth by his might, whose precious gifts in thousands come, yea, even more abundantly. This hymn is another powerful praise of Indra, emphasizing his supremacy, strength, and generosity. It describes him as expansive as the sea, the greatest of warriors, and the ultimate source of power and protection. The hymn reassures devotees that those who trust in Indra have nothing to fear, as he is invincible in battle and always grants wealth and cattle to those who praise him. His role as a destroyer of enemy forts is highlighted, showing him as a mighty conqueror and liberator. A key event referenced in this hymn is Indra's destruction of the cave of Vala, where he released the stolen cows with the help of the gods. This event symbolizes his power over darkness and oppression, bringing prosperity and abundance. Another battle feat mentioned is Indra's defeat of the demon Susna, showcasing his ability to overthrow tricksters and foes with his divine might. The hymn ends with a renewed call for Indra's blessings, emphasizing that his gifts come in endless abundance to his worshippers. Hymn 12, Agni. We choose Agni, the messenger, the herald, master of all wealth, well skilled in this our sacrifice. With callings, ever they invoke Agni, Agni, Lord of the house, oblation bearer, much beloved. Bring the gods hither, Agni, born for him who strews the sacred grass. Thou art our herald meet for praise. Wake up the willing gods, since thou, Agni, performest embossage. Sit on the sacred grass with gods. O Agni, radiant one, to whom the holy oil is poured, bum up our enemies whom fiends protect. By Agni, Agni is inflamed, lord of the house, wise young, who bears the gift, the ladle is his mouth. Praise Agni in the sacrifice, the sage whose ways are ever true, the God who driveth grief away. God Agni be his strong defense, who Lord of sacrificial gifts worshipeth thee the messenger. Whoso with sacred gift would fain call Agni to the feast of gods, O purifier, favor him. Such, Agni purifier bright, bring hither to our sacrifice, to our oblation bring the gods. So lauded by our newest song of praise, bring opulence to us, and food with heroes for our sons. O Agni, by effulgent flame, by all invokings of the gods, show pleasure in this laud of ours. This hymn is a prayer to Agni, the sacred fire and divine messenger, who carries offerings to the gods. Agni is praised as the master of wealth, the herald of sacrifices, and the one who ensures the success of rituals. The verses describe Agni's role in summoning the gods and purifying the offerings. He is depicted as radiant, youthful, and ever vigilant, sitting on the sacred grass and acting as a bridge between humans and the divine. The hymn also emphasizes his protective power, asking him to burn up enemies and evil forces. There is a strong focus on the ritual aspect, highlighting Agni as the receiver of offerings through the ladle, making him central to all sacrificial ceremonies. The hymn ends with a prayer for prosperity, asking Agni to bring food, wealth, and heroic offspring to the worshippers. Hymn 13. Agni. Agni, well kindled, bring the gods for him who offers holy gifts. Worship them, purifier, priest, son of thyself. Present, O sage, our sacrifice to the gods today. Sweet to the taste, that they may feast. Dia Narasamsa, sweet of tongue, the giver of oblations. I invoke to this our sacrifice. Agni, on thy most easy car glorified. Hither bring the gods. Manu appointed thee as priest. It's true. O ye wise, the sacred grass that drips with oil in ordered dew, where the immortal is beheld. Thrown open be the doors divine, unfailing, that assist the right. For sacrifice this day and now, I call the lovely night and dawn to seat them on the holy grass. At this our solemn sacrifice, the two invokers I invite, the wise, divine, and sweet of tongue, to celebrate this our sacrifice. Avila Sarasvati Mahi, three goddesses who bring delight, be seated peaceful on the grass. Vastar I call, the earliest born, the wearer of all forms at will, may he be ours and curse alone. Gods, sovereign of the wood, present this our oblation to the gods, and let the giver be renowned. With Svaha, pay the sacrifice to Indra in the offerer's house. Thither I call the deities. This hymn is a prayer to Agni, emphasizing his role as the divine priest who connects humans with the gods. It calls upon Agni to bring the deities to the sacrificial offering and to purify and present the oblations. The hymn acknowledges Agni as the son of himself, highlighting his eternal nature. It also invokes various divine figures associated with Vedic rituals, such as Narasamsa, a deity of praise, Ila, Sarasvati, and Mahi, goddesses of wisdom and abundance, and Tivastar, the divine craftsman. The hymn also requests the opening of divine doors to allow the gods to partake in the ritual feast, and it emphasizes the importance of offerings made with the sacred utterance Vaha, which ensures their proper reception by the gods. Hymn 14, Visvavevas. To drink the Soma, Agni, come to our service and our songs with all these gods and worship them. The canvas have invoked thee. They, O singer, sing these songs of praise. Agni, come hither with the gods. Indra, Vayu, Braspati, Mitra, Agni, Pusan, Bhaga, Adityas, and the Marut host. For you these juices are poured forth, that gladden and exhilarate, the meath drops resting in the cup. The sons of Kanva fain for help adore thee, having strewn the grass with offerings and all things prepared. Let the swift steeds who carry thee, thought-yoked and dropping holy oil, bring the gods to the Soma drop. Adored, the strengtheners of law, unite them, Agni, with their dames. Make them drink meath, O bright of tongue. Let them, O Agni, who deserve worship and praise, drink with thy tongue Tilemeath in solemn sacrifice. Away from the sun's realm of light, the wise invoking priest shall bring all gods awaking with the dawn, with all the gods, with Indra, with Vayu, and Mitra's splendors. Drink, Agni, the pleasant Soma juice. Ordained by Manu as our priest, thou sittest, Agni, at each rite. Hallow thou this our sacrifice. Harness the red mares to thy car, the bays, O God, the flaming ones, which those bring hitherward the gods. This hymn is dedicated to the Visvadevas, the collective deities of the Vedic pantheon, and calls upon Agni to invite them to the sacrificial ritual. Agni, as the divine messenger and priest, is asked to bring the gods together to partake in the Soma offering. Hymn 15.RTU. O Indra, drink the Soma juice with RTU, let the cheering drops sink deep within, which settle there. Drink from the purifier's cup, Maruts, with RTU. Sanctify the rite, for ye give precious gifts. O Nestar, with thy dame accept our sacrifice. With RTU drink, for thou art he who giveth wealth. Bring the gods, Agni, in the three appointed places set them down. Surround them, and with RTU drink. Drink Soma after the RTU, from the Brahmana's bounty. Undissolved, O Indra, is thy friendship's bond. Mitra, Varuna, yea, whose ways are firm, a power that none deceives. With RTU have reached the right. The Soma pressers, fain for wealth, praise the wealth giver in the right. In sacrifices, praise the god. May the wealth giver grant to us riches that shall be far renowned. These things we gained among the gods. He with the RTU fane would drink wealth giver from the Nestar's bowl. Haste, give your offering and depart. As we this fourth time wealth giver honor thee with the RTU, be a giver bountiful to us. Drink ye the meath of Asvins bright with flames, whose acts are pure, who with RTU accept the sacrifice. With RTU through the house fire, thou kind giver guidest sacrifice. Worship the gods for the pious man. This hymn celebrates RTU, the cosmic order of seasons, which plays a vital role in Vedic rituals and the natural cycles of life. The hymn invokes several gods, including Indra, the Maruts, storm gods, Agni, fire god, Mitra, Varuna, the Asvins, the wealth giver, a form of Soma or divine benefactor, urging them to partake in the Soma offerings aligned with the sacred seasons. The hymn highlights the importance of performing rituals at the proper time, reinforcing the connection between cosmic order and divine favor. By drinking Soma in harmony with the seasons, the gods are believed to grant wealth, prosperity, and protection to the worshippers.